Happy today. Marhaba. Good morning. Good morning. I have the sun coming right behind me. Feels like it's 98 degrees already. Can you hear me and see me? Karen, buongiorno. Happy today. Allison, bonjour. Stephanie, Allison, marhaba. Marhaba. Stella, good morning, y'all. Good morning. Happy today. How are we this morning? How was your weekend? So I was coming upstairs and sometimes you just have no filter. You just say whatever. I was coming upstairs and I sat down and I said, "Oh, Dave, what's it all about?" And he said, "What? Life?" And I said, "Yeah." And he looked out the window and he said, it's a mom bringing coffee. It's his son fishing off the boat. It's like there's a boat next to us, right? And it's so true. It's these little moments. The little moments, yes, the big moments. It's the little moments. It's all the moments. And it's so easy to attach to, and I find this, I'm saying this, right? Speaking from experience, it's so easy to attach ourselves to the quote unquote big moments, to look for these big milestones in our lives to feel alive. And we know the truth is that it's every moment where we get to remember. We slow down, we unattach to the end result, to the proving, to the reflection that we're good in the world, and we just own it. We know it, we claim it, and we celebrate it. We celebrate it. Who else is here? Lily is here. Elisa, good day. Julia. All right. So we had a live on Friday. I've been getting a lot of messages about the live that we had on Friday. So I think all of you were already there. Those of you that are here live with me today, we did a Live You Fully with Tara Marino on Friday, and we had a really powerful conversation about truth and authenticity. And I want to thank you for those of you who have responded and that it deepened the conversation that you were having inside of yourself and moving above and beyond that limitation that we feel when it comes to living fully, and moving above and beyond, really important, above and beyond any kind of political opinion that feels like it can separate us from love, right? It's moving above and beyond illusion in any facet that we allow to separate us from love. So if you haven't had a chance to listen to that conversation, I really do encourage you to do so. The response has been incredible. And in fact, this was really, really stunning. I got a message from a past client, and she had shared how meaningful it was for her. She shared her emotion around it. And then she also shared that in the midst of everything that was going on in her life and in the surrounding exterior, that she decided to reach for beauty. And she ended up going to the nursery and buying gorgeous flowers and was sharing with me the reflection and the deepening inside of her of the truth that beauty heals. That beauty does heal. So wherever it is you're finding yourself today, whatever might be spinning around in your external world, internal world, that's bringing forward an opportunity for healing, for clearing, for remembering, and for celebration. If it resonates with you, feel that. How beauty heals. This is something that we've been taught is non-essential, is an extra, is frivolous. And the truth is that when we allow ourselves to be surrounded by beauty, any kind of beauty, it's whatever resonates with you is what's beautiful. There's no set, this is beautiful and this isn't. It's gifting yourself permission to connect with the vibration and frequency of beauty and what happens inside of you when you allow that. So let us open up. Elaine, bonjour, bonjour. Let us open up lesson 239. If you're brand new here, please say hello. Wow, this sun is hot. You can't see behind me because of the sun. And even if I duck, I don't know that you'll see. Turkey has the most stunning landscape. It feels like we are in the Adirondack Mountains or somewhere in Colorado. Huge green, massive hills, ruins on top, green water. If you've never been to Turkey, I highly, I highly recommend Turkey. The food, the people, the beauty, it's palpable. Marhaba, Hamaya. All right, let us move into lesson 239 and see what Spirit has in store for us today. All right. Lesson 239. The glory of my Father is my own. The glory of God is my own. The glory of life is my own. The glory of creation is my own. Let not the truth about ourselves wait, this feels like I did this before. We did this. We definitely did this. Okay, so it's 240, right? Because we definitely did that. So we're moving on to 240 because I remember. I remember that one. All right, this is good. Let's take it up a notch, especially given what we talked about last week and on Friday. Lesson 240. Fear is not justified in any form. I heard some of the comments that I got were Charlie Kirk didn't deserve what happened. But this isn't not just this. Anything, there's no deserving. There's no deserving. You don't deserve or not deserve. I get, where it can come from. Like, oh, you deserve this. You might even have said that to yourself, like, oh, I deserve it. There's no deserving. You are. You are. You can because you are. Deserving rides on the form of, oh, you did this or you didn't do this. Therefore, you do deserve it or you don't deserve it. There's no deserving. You are a soul having a human experience. All you require is permission, choice, receiving. You don't deserve it. Deserving rides on the vibration of earning. Okay. Fear is not justified in any form. Fear is deception. It attests that you have seen yourself as you could never be, and therefore look upon a world which is impossible. Not one thing in this world is true. It does not matter what the form in which it may appear. It witnesses but to your own illusions of yourself. Do you remember the conversation on Friday? This is so powerful and also can feel so freaking painful and also can feel so freaking liberating all at the same time. What do you mean nothing is true? What do you mean I only see what I believe myself to be? That responsibility, that ownership, that power and authority over our own consciousness. If we are experiencing something we do not desire to experience, we require to change the perception of who we believe ourselves to be. Now, the mind, right? The part of us inside that's like, yeah, I get it. And then have you ever been in an experience or a part or a chapter of your life where you're like, what the actual fuck? I know I don't want this. This is frustrating the crap out of me. Why? Why? I wish that person would just change. Why doesn't that person just do this? Why didn't that person just say this? Why didn't that person just act like this? Why doesn't this just... It's so easy to go there. And have you also noticed that when you do that, it just gets worse? It feels more awful because you literally realize that you're spinning and just amplifying the illusion that something outside of you is responsible for the way you feel and for what it is you're experiencing. So today, we're reeling it all back in. Reeling it all back into the truth, to the power over our authority and our consciousness that says, hold on a minute. Nothing out there is real. I only see and experience that which I believe myself to be. And if I have any issue, any, no asterisk, any issue, I require to change the way I see myself. Yes, 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 holy yes. Okay. It witnesses but to your own illusions of yourself. Let us not be deceived today. We are the sons of God. We are the daughters of God. We are the children of God. We are one with God. There is no fear in us, for we are each a part of love itself. This is a really potent thing to remember always, and especially when it feels like the world is spinning out of control, when it feels like and you've experienced things that bring up that illusion inside of you, and especially when the consciousness is spinning in this. Can you remember, not because you have this obligation or burden to shift external things, but because you realize that you are a thread, you are a connection, you are a seam line inside of consciousness. And the most powerful thing you can do, the most powerful thing you can allow, is to shift the way you see yourself. Not to focus on something external, not to attack people in any way, shape, or form, not to sit around and judge and form opinions that create additional againstness. Why? It doesn't work. It doesn't work. It only separates us further and further and further from what? From ourselves, from the love. It can feel really good for a little bit, like when you scratch a bug bite, right? Like, you get a little like, and then what? Then the thing burns like hell and it inflames and it's 20 times worse. So today I'm inviting all of us to really return to that truth inside, that we have the power and authority over our own consciousness. We get to choose. If there's something we see that we don't like in the external world or in our external world, same. If there's something we see in the external world, meaning the bigger global scale, or our external world, if there's anything we see, we get to change what we believe we are, and what we see will change. Yes, yes? Okay. How foolish are our fears? Would you allow your son to suffer? Give us faith today to recognize your son. So, would you allow someone you love to suffer? Give us faith today to recognize ourselves and set ourselves free. Let us forgive ourselves. This is it. In your name. Let us forgive ourselves in the name of love. Let us forgive ourselves in the name of life. We may understand your holiness and feel the love for ourselves, for humanity, which is your own, which is our own, which is God's, which is life's, which is one. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Beauties today. Enjoy. The next part, which is really funny considering what I asked David this morning, we have a little segment that says, what is the world? I urge you to read that before we come back together tomorrow for lesson 241. All right, so you want to read that to deepen today? I think that would be really beautiful. All right, gorgeous souls. Have a beautiful rest of some time as in. Reel it in.